might sound a little crazy, but what if instead of relying on some random person on the internet to tell you exactly what to eat and when to eat it, you created your own plan?
Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back guys. My name is Diane O'Brown. I am a weight loss and confidence coach, and this is Hello Weight Loss, where I am on a mission to help make your weight loss journey as easy as saying hello. Now, before we start, I'm gonna give you some time for subscribe. So when you look at the button down here, so just subscribe. I'm gonna make one shake. Just subscribe and soon come. You subscribe? Thanks. You're very kind. Thank you very much. Okay, thanks for subscribing. Now that we've handled the business, we can get into the information. Alright, today is really for all of my queens that have been struggling with weight loss, right? You've been trying to lose this weight for, you can't even remember how long. You lose the weight, you gain it back, you've done the dieting, you've done the workouts, you've done the fasting, and right about now you're wondering what on earth is wrong with you. Well, I can tell you, nothing is wrong with you. You just don't have the right formula. And for the past 10 years, I have been a fitness coach, I've been a personal trainer, I've been a group instructor, and a weight loss coach. And I've worked with women of all types of bodies, with all types of health conditions. Women with PCOS, women with fibroids, women with insulin resistance, women with diabetes, high cholesterol, women that had back injuries, knee injuries. And I can tell you without a doubt that there is nothing wrong with you. And you can 100% lose the weight regardless of where you are in life, regardless of your circumstance, regardless of your age. You just need the right formula. So how do we find the right formula? How do we know what diet is going to be right for us? Well, that's what I'm here to tell you. And I will give you all of that information after these commercial breaks. Welcome back. All right, so diets. How do you know which one is right for you? Because there are so many. You've got the Paleo, you've got the Mediterranean, you have the intermittent fast, you have the cut out all carbs, you have the only eat fats. How do you pick one? Honestly, it doesn't matter because they all do the exact same thing. And for you to understand that, we have to take it back to the basics, right? All right guys, so for us to really understand dieting, we have to first talk about how we gain weight in the first place. And we're gonna break it down nice and simple, right? So first thing I want you guys to know is that each food, every type of food has this thing called a calorie. Now, a calorie is basically a unit of measurement. A calorie is basically the energy that the food provides us with. So when we eat food, it provides our body with calories, which is energy that we use for daily activities. Living, breathing, pumping blood to organs, thinking, exercising. Our body uses calories for all those types of activities. So calories are a great thing. The problem comes, however, when we overeat. When we take in more calories than the body needs. What the body does, because it's so intelligent, is that it saves that extra food, those extra calories, as fat for a rainy day, just in case we might need it for later. Now, the more we overeat is the more the body is storing this extra calorie as fat, and that's how we become overweight. So the more we overeat, the more we gain weight. Now, a diet works by reducing the amount of calories that we take in. It doesn't matter what type of diet it is, whether it is the intermittent fast, the paleo, the Mediterranean, whether they're limiting the amount of time that we eat, so you have a certain time period to eat, or limiting types of food that we eat, eliminating certain food groups, all of them are doing the same thing, which is reducing the amount of calories that we're putting into our bodies. Now, once we reduce the amount of calories we are putting into our bodies, what the body will then have to do is to reach into those fat stores that food that it's stored for a later time and start using that to fuel our activities instead of calories from our food. And that is how we lose weight. So now that you understand that basically all types of diet do the same thing, right? So it's not even about choosing the diet, it's really about sticking to a diet, which is so extremely hard. How do we stick to a diet and why it's so hard? We're gonna talk about now. So now that we know all diets are the exact same thing, the problem isn't choosing a diet, it's sticking to one. And if you're still watching this video, that means that you're probably somebody who's trying to lose some weight and it's been hard for you. And you've probably been on a diet as well, and was it hard to stick to? Pretty sure it was. And why is that? I'm gonna tell you 3 reasons why diets are so impossible to stick to. The number 1 reason is that most diets are extremely restrictive and impractical. Some diets will tell you to only eat vegetables. Can you see yourself only eating vegetables for the rest of your life? No. That's why most of us put ourselves on a 30-day diet. And what happens is we can probably, if we make it to the 30 days, we're strict for those 30 days. And then after that 30 days, we go back to eating exactly how we were eating before. So, of course, we gain all the weight back. So because diets are so restrictive, they only can offer us short-term results. They're not going to be able to give us that lifestyle change that we need in order to lose the weight for good. The second reason why diets are so hard to stick to and they don't work is because they don't account for your individuality. The fact that you're an individual person. Most diets are a one-size-fits-all rule. Everybody only eats broccoli and then everybody will be skinny. It doesn't work like that because 1, not everybody has access to broccoli. 2, not everybody likes to eat broccoli. And 3, everybody's body processes food differently. So you have to take into account your unique situation and what's gonna work for you. The last reason, and I think this is a major reason why diets are so hard to stick to and they simply don't work, is because diets make food out to be the enemy. Cut out all carbs, never eat fat again. It is impossible to cut out food because food is such an integral part of life. Every birthday, food. Go out with friends, food. Christmas, food. Thanksgiving, food. New Year's, food. Funeral, food. Food is everywhere. So for you to create your life without food, it's simply impossible. You're setting yourself up to fail. So that's why it's so hard to stick to a diet, and that's why they don't work. So what if instead of trying to find a diet that would work for you, you created your own? Okay, so this might sound a little crazy, but what if instead of relying on some random person on the internet to tell you exactly what to eat and when to eat it, you created your own plan? So at DOB Fitness, which is my business where I help women from all across the globe to lose weight and become their best selves, we don't provide meal plans. And not only because I know that diets don't work, is that I know if I give a queen, one of my queens, a meal plan, she'll probably stick to the meal plan for 2 months, and then what's gonna happen? It's gonna go out the window because I don't know her like she knows her. She knows what she likes to eat. She knows what's readily available for her. She knows what her family is gonna also like to eat, and she's able to plan for herself way better than I can ever plan for her. So what if all of us took that responsibility and we created our own plans instead of relying on others to create a plan for us? So this concept is referred to as a protocol. You can literally create your own food protocol. You can only put on that protocol foods that you like and you would actually eat, that you know are gonna help you get the results that you want. So a food protocol is essentially a set of guidelines that you create for yourself that's gonna take into account what you like to eat, your preferences, it's gonna take into account your allergies, it's gonna take into account your goals, what you're trying to get to, where you're trying to get. Essentially, when you set up your protocol, it's gonna have a list of all the foods that you love to eat that you know are healthy. And here's the other thing. I feel like in life, a lot of us rely on others to tell us what is good and what is bad. And I know if you have been dieting, or if you've been trying to lose, if you live on planet Earth, you have a basic understanding of what's good for you and what's not good for you. And I feel like a lot of us give up that responsibility and we rely on other people to tell us what's good when we already know. You already know what you need to be eating. What I'm asking you to do is make a list of the things that you know you should be eating, that you actually like. I find that so many people will force themselves to eat only broccoli, and they don't like broccoli. And they're eating it because somebody told them that eating broccoli will help you to lose weight. I don't want to give broccoli a bad rap, but I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. What I want you to do is take back control from the people on the outside and take the control for yourself and decide what foods you're gonna put on your protocol. So you're gonna have a list of all the foods that you love to eat that you know are great for you, and a list of all the foods that you will no longer eat because you know they're not good for you. And you're creating your own unique personal protocol. So what I want to do for you today is give you permission to take back control. You do not need to wait on somebody else to tell you what to eat or how to eat it. You can decide for yourself. In fact, it's better for you if you decide for yourself because you have your best interest in mind. So here's the assignment. We're gonna be writing, you know, some love write. So get a pen and a paper. And what I want you to write first is, what is my health/weight loss goal? What is my goal? Do you want to lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds? Do you want to lower your cholesterol? Do you want to lower your hormone number? What is your goal? And with that goal in mind, below that we're going to make 3 lists. List A, List B, and List C. Stay with me. So in List A, you're going to write all of the healthy foods that you love to eat that you know are going to help you get to your goal. In List A, you're gonna write a list of all the healthy foods that you love to eat that you know are gonna help you get to your goal, right? That's List A. Fill it up: fruits, vegetable protein, only the ones that you know you will eat. In List B, you're gonna write the foods them that not so wonderful, like them can pass, but you don't really want to eat too much of them food here. So that's List B. So for me, List B would probably be like dairy. You know, I don't want to have too much dairy, but I'm gonna have a little bit of cheese here and there. So put your List B of foods that you want to be cautious about. And your List C is a no-no. These are the foods that you're gonna stop eating for your health. Because of this goal that you have up here, these are the foods that I'm going to stop eating because I want to stop eating them in order to achieve my goal. Right? So we're setting your personalized protocol. The next thing that you're going to do is decide how many times for the day do you need to eat. Have you ever thought about the fact that we all just born into the world and everybody just eat 3 meals a day? Why? 3 meals a day and then 2 snacks in between. Why? Have you ever asked yourself, why do I eat 3 meals a day? Do you need to eat 3 meals a day? Are you hungry 3 times a day? So decide how many times a day you are going to eat based on your personalized protocol. And then when you've done this, this is all you're going to do. This is your personalized plan. This is your personalized protocol. This is your meal plan. So you're only gonna eat foods from List A and List B, and you're only gonna eat the times that you say you need to eat. You've just created your own diet. You can publish it on the internet if you want to. That's all it took. Now you are in control. If you found this information valuable, not only subscribe, but share it with a friend you think might need it. And then make sure you come back next Thursday because we're going to be diving even further into meal planning and creating your protocol. You do not want to miss it. So, main takeaway is that you don't need somebody on the internet to tell you how to eat. You can do that yourself. You got this. And there's nothing wrong with you. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see you next week. Make sure you subscribe and tell a friend and like and comment. And have an amazing day. Bye.